There we go, it's starting to get shiny now.
Justin Kucha is preparing for battle.
All right, this is my uniform.
The grade 12 student from Morinville is joining 1,500 Canadian students on a trip to Italy to commemorate the 65th anniversary of the Battle of Ortona.
I think you learn a lot more this way. You get to see it firsthand, you get to kind of almost experience it for yourself.
During the week-long trip, the dedicated cadet will place himself in the crosshairs of history and take it right off the page.
The history of the Battle of Ortona, going to see what the soldier went through.
Soldiers like Maurice White, who's lucky to escape the 8-day siege with his life.
I don't think I was ever so scared in all my life. Many times I thought, that I was so afraid that my heart was going to blow up. I still wonder why it didn't. Every battle is fierce, but Ortona was one of the fiercest battles that we were in because of the duration.
Hitler saw great value in the small port city. In 1943, he declared Ortona as valuable as Rome and vowed it would not be taken in a day.
Oh, it looked terrible. The town had nothing. It destroyed all the buildings.
Peter Morris was one of a handful of RCMP sent to aid the Allies.
The section that went into Ortona was comprised of about 14 men. Of the 14, 4 were killed. 3 right in Ortona, and 1 just outside of Ortona when he was employed on traffic control near a bridge.
Ortona carries the somber nickname of Canada's Stalingrad. In the Italian campaign, more than 2,300 Canadians were killed. 63 were from the loyal Edmonton Regiment.
And a lot of times you'd bury them whenever it was convenient.
The soldiers are credited for creating a new form of street fighting, a tactic that saved many lives.
Most of us were farm boys, and you never get yourself into a tight spot. You figure some things out. So we decided we'd start blowing holes from one wall to the next, room to the next, and that's how we got through Ortona.
Room by room, building by building, the Canadians pushed the Germans back. By December 28th, the Eddies were in control of the wrecked town.
Ortona was a pivotal victory for Canadians, but some say a bigger battle lays ahead. Time threatens to wipe out all memories of the great wars of our past. Now, in 2008, a greater question has emerged. As the nation's veterans slowly disappear, how is it that we preserve the memory of sacrifice?
Knowing about it, having it, for instance, a topic of fiction.
Museum director David Haas faces this new battle head-on. In his talks with schools, he tries to convey the importance of knowing our war history.
Did you ever encounter these?
No.
This isn't some TV reality show where at some point they say, okay, everybody go take a coffee. These were real people, and they are people in your family.
It's a connection these veterans would like to see passed on to the latest generation.
This is where we were. I think I was hurt first, and after convalescence, some of these fellows I met. But it's a funny thing, I'm a veteran with thousands of others, and you you just take it for granted, well, we were there, and that was it.
If we all know, someday, some of these children may be running our country, or whatever country. And if they know these things, I think they're less apt to get themselves into the same situation that we had.
Students like Justin Kucha, who after walking in the footsteps of heroes, has a new appreciation for the past.
We had the Ortona ceremony, which was the biggest part of the whole thing. I dressed up in my Army Cadet uniform, and we were partnered up with a soldier that died within that battle. We made little crosses for them like this, and we got to place the cross at their own burial site.
It's a lesson he hopes to carry on.
It's important so we can remember them. Not many people take the time to remember them other than Remembrance Day. I think remembrance is a time that you should remember them at all times, not just Remembrance Day.